2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final.
Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey. With me in the booth is 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam.
Looking forward to the action out on the golf course today, Luke.
Second shot here on the first. Getting ready to play their third. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Ooh. And this one will be for bogey. Currently at +1 for the day. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here.
Went straight down.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Well, safer than the surface. Maybe it's time to hold a long-range bomb.
Now, it's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for bogey.
A bit long on that one.
On a nice line.
And nicely holed.
And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Here we are at the third.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. Wow, that's misjudged. That limits the damage. Sitting at 4 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. This one looks to be slightly offline here. And here we are with the third shot.
Setting up in some very deep rough.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
This is their 5th shot. Here's their 6th shot. Oh, yeah, a thing of beauty.
Not a good lie, fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Oh, yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. And coming off a double bogey, you'd imagine their heads down a bit. Time to just clear that from the mind.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Not bad. from around 140 yards here.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know. Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one.
That is a huge sigh of relief there, Luke. Finally gets one to go.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
That's a little untidy. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Good shot there. Setting up here with a very long putt. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
This next putt is for bogey. Now at 6 over for the round. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
12 feet to the cup coming up. Oh, just missed. Putting for bogey. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Currently at 7 over par.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Now a little off the mark on that approach shot.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Okay, so that finishes that hole. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I gotta say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
That one should find the surface.
Luke, That did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
And he needs this to save par.
There it is.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. He has this putt to save his par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that's for a bogey. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Where was that going?
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
How close was that to going down? This one's for bogey. This is buckets. Was on a good line. And this one will be for double bogey. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3. Nicely done.
And he's down there.
The wind is at their back on this one.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive. This is from miles away.
Little birdie look in here.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Sitting at 11 over for the day.
It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Not quite the shot he was wanting.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there.
Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
And here we are with their fourth.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Is that what they had in mind?
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. That was a gallant attempt. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. Currently 14 over par for the round. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
That'll sting a bit. 9 feet to the cup. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Yeah, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This one to save par.
That's well holed. Sitting at 14 over for the day. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh, so close. This is a bogey putt coming up.
That gets the job done.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Playing their 4th shot. Eight feet to the cup.
These are on rails, looking good.
And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player